Yeah, it's ready. So item number A is this meeting is via Zoom, and we all know that because so everybody read that one properly. Roll call. Note at this point that everyone is present with the exception of Paul Martsky, who is excused, and David Siegel, who will most likely be joining us soon, I would think. He is not excused, so hopefully we'll see him. Item number C, approval of the agenda. Is everybody taking a look at that? And any ideas or any motions?
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Okay, the motion carries unanimously. Okay. Item number D, approval of the minutes from the previous meeting. That also looked good to me. Any motions or anybody want to discuss?
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay, all in
Second.
favor? That was Susan, okay. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the minutes are approved. Item number E, number 1, election of officers. We need to open the floor, motion to just discuss this, or?
Nope,
How's
this
this
is
moving
for
forward?
just the board. So just for reference, we did reach out to Paul, who is our vice chair right now. He can't be at the meeting, but is okay with moving forward, and he's fine with being the vice chair again. So basically, we need to find motions for our chair, and then once that's established, the chair will call for motions for the vice chair, and that's that for this committee.
Okay, I will note that I have no objection to serving another term.
Good.
But if any of you want a motion or talk about being that person, feel free.
Nominate Ron for chair.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
But Ron,
Okay,
I
anyone-
think by statute, you're supposed to call for any other nominations 3 times.
Okay, any other nominations? No? Any other nominations? Okay, so then all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Any nay? Well, thank you, folks. I'll do my best to serve another good term here.
Thank you.
Do we have a motion to renominate Paul as vice chair?
Nominate Paul Martsky as vice chair.
Second.
Okay, any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Okay, well, all in favor then of nominating Paul, say aye.
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 And anyone opposed? Okay, Paul is now vice chair once for another term. Item number 2, certificate of appropriateness. And thank you, folks. By the way, I do enjoy this role, so I want to throw that in there real quick. It's an interesting role, that's for sure. Item number 2, certificate of appropriateness 22-28, consideration and possible action on a design review for a new rear deck located at Monroe Avenue. Jason.
So we can move through fairly quickly. 1124 South Monroe, it's in the Astor Historic District. Here you see a parcel map and a little cartoon or drawing of the rear deck that is proposed. So moving on, we have a couple of three-dimensional anticipated views of that, as well as a photograph showing the rear of the house as it currently is. The recommendation is to approve the deck as proposed, recognizing that it's largely not visible from public right-of-way. It's on the rear of the house, and I don't see any trouble with it, so thank you.
Okay, any discussion on this matter? Does anyone want to open the floor for discussion? Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to be making all the motions. I just,
No, you're doing it. It's fine.
I like moving it along.
Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
good at it.
And do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, it was Rebecca, right? Okay,
Yeah.
all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Okay, motion carries, approved. Item number 3, certificate of appropriateness 22-29, consideration and possible action on a design review for replacement soffit and fascia located at 626 South Madison. Jason.
Yes, here again, the map. I think the COA also calls for a little bit of roofing material to be replaced, but again, we're dealing with a contributing house in the Astor Historic District. The next slide here shows 2 photos of the house up high, and some detailed photos of the house down low. You'll note that the soffits and gutters currently here are replacement material, and also that most of the windows and the siding is also replacement material. So the recommendation from staff is to approve the proposed project. Just want to point out again to the homeowner that this work likely qualifies for the 25% historic preservation tax credit program. So there's money on the table. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jason. With that in mind, do we have any discussion on the matter?
Move to approve.
Do we have a second?
Second.
There we go. All in favor, say aye.
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 Are there any nays? Okay, motion is approved, the COA is approved. And that moves us on to informational item number F, staff level COA applications.
I think we had none for this past month.
Well, we just approved one today, which is
We
for
did.
Ian's chimney. So that's it.
Oh, well, there we go. Okay, item number 2, review city raise repair orders and demolitions.
There were none for this month.
Okay, just 1 and 0. Okay, item number 3, staff update.
I have none.
I'm sorry, not.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything, just we're submitting, or we'll be sending out the request for proposals for the next phase of the intensive level survey for City of Green Bay. So pressing ahead with that multi-year project.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay, motion number 4 is date of next meeting. And before we adjourn, was there anything that anybody would like to add here? Or
Hey, Ron, totally unrelated,
Yeah.
but it is a historic site. Shipyard groundbreaking is tomorrow at 9 a.m. for anybody who wants to attend. 4 years in the making.
awesome.
And team have been really involved, so kudos to all the staff that have put a lot of time into this. But it would be nice to see community members show up that have an interest in this. So
Oh, great. Thank you for that, Brian. And so then date of next meeting is Wednesday, August 17th, without some sort of emergency meeting. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion. Good.
Oh, one star. I take it there's a second in there somewhere as well.
Sure.
All in favor? Aye. Okay. Any nays? Anybody want to hang around for a while? Okay, the ayes carry. Nice to